The Girl Who Fell in Love with a Cursed Lion. Long ago, in a sunlit village on the edge of the African savannah, there lived a young girl named Amara. She was known for her kind heart, curious spirit, and her habit of wandering further than most dared. While others kept close to the fields, Amara would walk into the tall golden grasses, listening to the songs of birds, watching antelope leap, and collecting wood for her family. Her parents warned her, "The forest is deep, Amara. It holds secrets and shadows. Stay close." But Amara's heart always longed for what lay beyond. One day, while gathering wood near the forest, Amara heard a cry unlike any she had known. It was not the roar of a beast, nor the voice of a man, but something caught between the two, wild, sorrowful, and aching. Drawn by compassion, she followed the sound until she came to a clearing. There, beneath the shade of an acacia tree, lay a magnificent lion. His mane was vast and golden, his body strong, yet his eyes held only sadness. Amara trembled, but instead of fleeing, she whispered, "Great Lion, are you hurt?" To her astonishment, the lion raised his head and spoke in a deep, human-like voice. "I am no ordinary lion," he said. "I was once a man, cursed by a jealous sorcerer. My days are spent trapped in this form, and my nights filled with sorrow. Only kindness, freely given, can loosen the chains of my curse." Amara's fear melted into pity. She saw not a monster, but a lonely soul. She returned the next day with food and water. The lion bowed his head in gratitude. Soon she came often, speaking to him as one would to a friend. The villagers noticed her absence, but thought little of it, believing she wandered for firewood as always. As weeks turned to months, Amara and the lion formed a bond. She laughed when he told her tales of his life before the curse. She listened when his voice grew heavy with longing. Sometimes she touched his mane, and he closed his eyes as if recalling a distant dream of being human. Amara began to see not the beast, but the noble man hidden within. But peace does not last forever. Hunters in the village discovered lion tracks near the fields. Fear spread quickly. "A lion prowls our land," the men cried. "We must kill it before it kills us." Spears were sharpened, drums beaten, and a great hunt was prepared. Amara's heart sank. She ran to the lion and cried, "You must leave. They are coming for you." The lion shook his head. "I cannot. The curse binds me to this forest. If I flee too far, it will drag me back. Only true love, spoken without fear, can break it." Amara wept, torn between her people and her heart. But when she looked into his sorrowful eyes, she knew what she must do. Placing her hand on his mane, she whispered, "Then take my love. I see not a beast, but the man you truly are, and I love you." The earth groaned. The trees shivered as if struck by a storm. A brilliant light burst from the lion, so bright Amara shielded her eyes. The golden mane dissolved into threads of fire, and before her stood a tall man with skin like bronze and eyes filled with freedom. He wore robes that shimmered like dawn, and he knelt before Amara, whispering, "You have broken the curse." When the villagers arrived with their spears raised high, they froze. The lion was gone. In his place stood a radiant man holding Amara's hand. Torches flickered, drums silenced. The elders stepped forward, awed by the miracle. They declared the curse lifted by Amara's courage and love. Over time, the man told his story. Once a prince of a faraway land, cursed by envy and trapped in the body of a lion until a heart pure enough to love him could set him free. The villagers, though at first afraid, welcomed him, for his wisdom was great and his heart gentle. In the seasons that followed, Amara and the man were married beneath the wide, starry African sky. Their wedding was celebrated with drums, dancing, and feasting. Together, they ruled with kindness, reminding the people that love sees deeper than appearances, and that even the darkest curses can be undone by courage. And so they lived side by side, their story told for generations. The girl who looked beyond fear and the lion who was freed by love.